So day 2 of free agency is now over, and yeah, it was a slow day today. I think it started like around like 1:30, the first player to sign, but yeah, it's been very quiet. It did pick up a couple hours ago with Max Crosby not going to the Ravens. Just crazy that just it's really crazy. But yeah, it's been a very slow day, but a lot of players, a lot of big name players did get signed that are still in free agency. Still a lot tomorrow. I think Kyler Murray, Trey Hendrickson, and a bunch of other players will get signed tomorrow. But yeah, it's been a crazy offseason so far, and make sure to like and subscribe. And now let's get into our top 10 list. So at number 10, I have Patrick Ricard. Now he is on the Giants. I know he's a fullback. It's not exciting, but he does help out with that run game. And for the past couple years, he's been with the Ravens, and they use him in the run game. And yeah, Cam Scatterboo is gonna like him a lot. Tyrone Tracy and their other running backs they have, and John Harbaugh loves his fullback. So bringing in Patrick Card is a good thing for the Giants. I almost said Ravens, but yeah, really good move by the Giants here because they're gonna run the ball with Cam Scatterboo and Tyrone Tracy. So, and they also have to beef up that offensive line. Their run game is gonna be pretty good next year. At number 9, we have another new Giant. We have Greg Newsome. He was with the Browns a couple years ago, and then he got traded to the Jaguars. And then I think it was last season he got traded to the Jaguars. But he's been quarterback 2 for the Jaguars, and I think he's a pretty good player when he's healthy. But I think John Harbaugh is gonna coach him up on that defense, and he's gonna be a really good player for that Giants secondary. And also they have that guy, I forget his name, but it's like Abdablo or something. But he was the free agent signing last season, but he was pretty good. He's pretty good when healthy as well. So that might be a good good corner duo right there. And at number 8, we have Leo Chenal. He's going to the Commanders. He was formerly with the Chiefs. He's like a middle linebacker, and he's all right. He was hurt again last season, so he wasn't like one of the first signings. But I think the Commanders get a good middle linebacker because we still don't know if Bobby Wagner is going to play with the Commanders this season. He could go to the Rams, the Seahawks, with his other teams, or any other team. But yeah, I like Leo Chenal because they don't know what's going to happen with Bobby Wagner yet. So, and also that Commanders defense, they just picked up Odafe Owe, gave him a big contract, and they're trying to boost up that defense. At number 7, we have Nahshon Wright. He's going to the Jets. Last season, he was with the Bears. Did really well with the Bears last season. He had 5 interceptions, a lot of pass breakups, but he does get burnt a lot. And that's like the only bad thing about him, but he does make a lot of plays though. So the Jets finally, hopefully next season they can get an interception because now they have Minkah Fitzpatrick in that secondary, but and Demario Davis as well at the linebacker position. So I do like Nahshon Wright here at the cornerback position. At number 6, we have former Falcons linebacker Caden Ellis going to the Saints. The thing with Caden Ellis, he is a little bit older now. I think he's like 30. So he's still a good player. But yeah, the Saints lost to Mario Davis, and they need a lot of defense, the Saints. So that's a really good pickup for them because they need to start somewhere on that defense because they lost Cam Jordan is in the free agency market right now, and a bunch of their just defenders. They lost Alontae Taylor to the Titans yesterday as well. So they need to just boost up this defense, and I think Caden Ellis, that's a good pickup for them. So at number 5, we had our first trade today, but because the only reason why they did it with the trade was because he was going to hit the open market, and then basically he could sign anywhere. So, and that's Geno Smith with the Jets now. So he started his career 12 years ago with the Jets, and then he was bounced around all over and now he's coming back to the Jets. So the Jets are interesting because they have Justin Fields, and he didn't really pan out last season, but now they have Geno Smith. So if they want to tank for next year's quarterback draft class that has potentially Arch Manning, Dante Moore, Lenore Sellers, a bunch of other guys, they could basically tank, but Geno Smith's still gonna play hard and stuff. So I think it's a good pickup for the Jets. They need a veteran, so I said like Kyler Murray or Kirk Cousins going to the Jets, but I think Geno will do just fine with the Jets. At number 4, we have Braden Smith, offense tackle with the Colts for a long time, and now he's going to the Texans. The Texans needed offensive linemen, especially right tackle, because they lost Titus Howard to the Browns, and they made a trade, so they need to replace him. So they did with Braden Smith. I know he was a Pro Bowler a couple seasons ago, and he still has some fuel in the tank. So I think that's a good pickup for the Texans. And number 3, we have another offensive lineman, and that's Elton Jenkins. Used to be the Packers center, and now he's going to the Browns. So the Browns actually got an upgrade at the center position. He's a little bit older. He's a vet now, but he was an All-Pro. He was a Pro Bowler, and he's a solid player when healthy. But yeah, I think the Browns got a really good player here. And at number 2, we have Romeo Doubs going to the Patriots. Last season, he was with the Packers, and now he hit the open market, and he is now signing with the Patriots. He got a massive contract, 4 years, $70 million, something crazy like that. But yeah, they lost Stephon Diggs. They released him, and they probably will go wide receiver in the draft. But I think Romeo Doubs, he's a solid. He's not a number 1, but he is a number 2. But he's really good number 3. It's kind of weird with him because he's not a number 1, but he could be a number 2, but he's actually like a number 3. But yeah, he still makes a lot of plays, and he also has the bubble head. So it's gonna look weird with the Patriots helmet. So, and at number 1, the best signing of today, I have Isaiah Pacheco going to the Lions. This move just makes sense. I know you lost David Montgomery to a trade, but you basically got tails. I know David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs were Sonic and Knuckles, but now you got Sonic and Tails right here. Yeah, Pacheco's an angry runner. He runs hard, and that's what Dan Campbell wants, especially when they're gonna run the ball a lot, because they invested a lot in free agency for the offensive line. So getting Pacheco here, I think it's a really good move. So that's my top 10 signings of day 2. Hopefully there's more tomorrow. I know it's a quiet day today, but I think a lot of the bigger names will go tomorrow, because tomorrow is officially the new league year. So yeah, at 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, all the trades and all this, they can officially sign the contract. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and make sure to stay tuned for more free agency videos coming on this channel. Peace.